Hello, what's up guys? Eman from Peso Smart PH here. Welcome sa panibagong episode. Shoutout din sa mga podcast listeners natin. I appreciate you all. Today, mag-stock and company review tayo. Yung i-review natin is si CHIB, China Banking Corporation. So, bago tayo mag-start, shoutout muna kay Riel Coquia. So, siya yung nag-request nitong company or itong stock na to. So, sabi niya, request boss, China Bank, CHIB company, and stock review things. So, Chong, ito na. So, sana magustuhan mo. So, first off, we're gonna start with the background of China Banking Corporation. So, back in July 20, 1920 pa, na-incorporate itong company na to and nag-commence sila ng business on August 16 of the same year as the first privately owned local commercial bank in the Philippines. So, CHIB was listed on the local stock exchange by 1927. Actually, hindi pa PSE noon, di ba? Dati kasi merong dalawang separate na stock exchange. I think that was Manila Stock Exchange and Makati Stock Exchange, and then nag-merge sila to form a PSE. And acquired its universal banking license in 1991. So, sobrang tagal na nitong nakalist sa stock market. Almost 100 years na. So, CHIB's main businesses include corporate and SME lending, retail loans including mortgage and auto loans, treasury and foreign exchange trading, trust and asset management, investment banking and advisory services, wealth management, cash management, insurance products. So, next up is yung leadership nila. So, yung chairman, I think medyo familiar yung last name itong guy na to sa inyo. So, si Hans TC. So, he's currently 65 years old and as you've already guessed, he's the fourth child of Henry C. So, he also serves as an advisor of SM Investments and chairman of National University. So, he finished a BS Mechanical Engineering degree from De La Salle University. And yung net worth niya, actually naman niya to, like yung mga stocks niya, no? Kasi nahati-hati yung mga assets ni Henry C when he died. So, yung net worth niya currently is $2.9 billion US dollars. Sa pagka-convert yan into peso, 139.72 billion pesos. So, grabe, no? And, anim sila, no? Na siblings. Anim sila na anak ni Henry C. So, grabe, di ba? Kasi, I think yung last na naitala or last na na-record na net worth ni Henry C is around 21 billion US dollars. So, grabe, sobrang dami. And yung next one naman is yung president ni China Bank. So, siya si William C. Wang. So, he's currently 60 years old. Bata pa, no? He assumed office back in November 1, 2017. So, 3 years na siya na president ng China Bank. He joined the bank back in 2011 as head of the institutional banking group focusing on corporate and commercial segments. And he brings with him more than 30 years of banking experience in corporate lending, branch banking, and retail banking. Alright, so after ng lahat ng yon, pupunta na tayo sa numbers. So, unang-una tingnan natin yung stock data ni China Bank. So, yung market capitalization niya currently nasa 62 billion pesos. Outstanding shares at 2.6 billion. Listed shares at 2.6 billion. So, same lang. Wala pa siyang binabuyback. So, yeah. Issued shares niya originally is 2.6 billion talaga. So, walang naiiba dun. And current free float level niya is 57.12%, which is very good. Mataas yan. And yung last traded price niya, that was yesterday, Friday, 23.30. And open niya 23.20 then. High is 23.30. Low was 23.1. And yung 52-week low niya is 17 pesos per share. 52-week high naman was 25.70. That was last year pa. Kasi this year naman, I think, ito na yung highs na nakuha. Like 23, 24-ish pesos per share. And if bibili kayo, interested kayo, yung board lot niya isa sa 100. And then, yung par value is 10. And yeah, yung listing date nga is September 1, 1927. So, punta naman tayo sa graphs, no? So, nakuha nga yung 52-week low niya. So, the lowest price in the past year back in March 19. Karamihan ng stocks dyan nakuha yun. So, lowest was 17 pesos per share. Okay naman nung nag-open no 19.98. Kaso, nag-dip lang talaga siya. Kasi umabot nga ng 4,000 yung PSEI at that on that day. So, ayun. Nag-close naman siya 18.40. Pero, yan. Medyo solid or like swerte ako nakabili ko at 17 pesos per share. And sorry na lang din sa mga nagbenta at that price point. I think, that was not really smart. And yung 52-week high naman niya is na-achieve pa back in 2019, November 8. So, talagang isang taon na, no? So, yung highest niya is 25.7. And yun yung open price niya. Yung lowest was 25.45. And nag-close din siya at 25.45 on that date. Then dito naman, sisilipin natin 10 years ago. So, this was the week of November 8, 2010. So, yung price niya is almost katulad lang nung prices currently, no? So, open at 24.29, highest 24.50, lowest at 23, and then close at 23.21. So, yeah. Katulad nung current market price at 23.30. And ito naman is after 3 years, so the week of May 13, 2013, nakuha niya yung highest listed na price nitong si CHIB, which was 48.80. Yung open niya on that week was 47.18, lowest 47.18, and close at 48.02. So yeah, high siya talaga is nakuha. 48.80. So, doble, no? Nung current market price. More than doble pa. And dito naman, back in 2018, ito na yung like last highest point itong stock na to, which was 37.50. After niyan, hindi na niya abot ulit. But hopefully in the future, makuha niya ulit yun. So, open on that week was 33.40, lowest at 33.25, and nag-close siya at 37. And ito naman, yung current market price. So, yung volume niya, okay naman, no? Like, hindi siya consistent. Pero recently, tumataas yung tumataas yung volume nung natitrade na stocks. So, almost 2 million. Nitong week ng November 2. So, yung open niya for last week was 21.85, highest at 23.50, lowest ng 21.85 din, and yung current market price nga niya and close yesterday was 23.30. Alright, so move on naman tayo sa dividend info ni China Banking Corporation. Medyo okay naman yung yield niya, no? So, consistent din. So, from 2015 to 2019, nagbibigay sila. And this 2020, nagbigay din sila ng dividends. So, that's pretty good. Yung dividend yield niya was 3.29%, 2.98%, 2.40%, 3.06%, and then 3.51%. So, gradually naman siyang tumataas, no? And then yung dividend payout ratio, hindi ganun kataas. Nasa lower end siya ng spectrum. 33%, 31%, 29%, 27%, and 23% last year. Ayan, as you can see naman, very consistent. And nagbibigay sila ng stock option. I mean, not really stock option, but nagbibigay sila ng stock dividends. So, that's pretty awesome. So, 2011, nagbigay sila, 2012, 2013, 14, 15, 16, 17. Nag-skip lang sila nitong past 3 years. I'm not sure why, but solid, no? Kasi yung mga binibigay nila, 10% to 8%. So, kung meron akong 1,000 shares, bibigyan nila ng additional 100 shares. So, solid yun. Tapos, consistent din yung cash dividends, no? 2011, wala nung 2011. Or I think hindi na nasama dito sa data ng BPI Trade. 2013, 14, 15, 16, 17. Yeah, consistent talaga siya. in the past 10 years. And, ba't ang laki nung binigay nila noong 2012? 12 pesos per share. Grabe naman yan. Ang laki ng yield nun, Kasi, magkano ba yung price niya at that point? Balikan nga natin. So, 2012. So, around 23 pesos lang din noong 2012. That's odd. Siguro mali lang yung nailagay dito ng PSE Edge or like ng BPI Trade. Siguro 1.2 lang din to. But I'm not sure. Pero kung 12 pesos per share, grabe, tiba yung mga investors at that time. Okay, moving on sa yield for this year. So, dividend yield ng 2020, 4.29%. So, medyo malaki siya, kasi medyo bumaba nga yung prices niya. Well, hindi naman ganun kababa, but naka-recover na siya kahit papaano. And this was computed against the last traded price naman, which was 23.30. So, kung ngayon ka bumili and then piso pa rin yung ibibigay nilang dividend next year, medyo solid na investment to and respectable na yield yung may ibibigay niya sa inyo yearly. And yung 5-year average dividend yield niya is 3.25%. That was back in 2016 to 2020. And yung 5-year average dividend payout ratio niya is 28.69%. So, hindi talaga ganun kalaki. So, that means lang na, nag-i-invest lang sila. Nagre-reinvest lang sila pabalik dun sa business. Which really makes sense kasi, syempre, nagpapautang sila, diba? And all that stuff. So, ayun, kailangan talaga nilang cash. So, moving on to the price ratios. So, yung price to earnings and PEG ratio as usual yung titingnan natin. So, sa price to earnings, 15 or below yung ideal. So, from 2015 to 2019, pasok naman dyan si Chinabank Corporation. And last year nga, 6.68% lang yung price to earnings ratio niya. So, medyo solid bumili at this price point. And I think mas mababa pa to for 2020. And then yung PEG ratio niya, yung ideal number is 1 or below. Nung 2015 lang siya medyo all at 6.99. 2016, 1.56. Negative 0.9 noong 2017. 2018, 1.14. And then last year, 0.28. Yeah, sweet spot yan. Solid yung PEG ratio niya. Alright, so last part na tayo, no? So ito yung financials ni China Banking Corporation. So kung makikita nyo, solid naman. Consistent yung income niya and every single year lumalaki talaga. So, interest income on loans, ang laki, no? From 15 billion pesos back in 2015. More than double, almost triple na, no? Noong 2019 last year, 36.05 billion pesos. And interest income nila, in total, 47.68. And then, ano po mamahalaga dito? Total income nila sa lahat-lahat na yan, 56.12 billion pesos. Syempre, wala pa dyan yung mga deductions and all that. And then, syempre, may total cost sila. Income before tax was 11.59. And yung taxes nila na binayaran, 1.51 billion pesos. And we've come up to the net income, which was 10.07 billion pesos last year. And currently, kumikita ba sila? Yes, kumikita sila. So, net income nila sa second quarter ng 2020 was 3 billion pesos. So, solid, no? Kasi yung previous year, second quarter ng 2019, 2.3 billion pesos pa lang yung kinikita nila. And current year to date, nakita nila 5.2 billion pesos. So, kumbaga, nasa same trajectory na sila, no? Kasi 2 quarters na 5.2 billion or siguro mas ma-exceed pa nila to kung maganda-ganda yung third quarter and fourth quarter nitong si China Bank. So yun, there you have it. I think wala naman masyadong like red flag dito sa company na to kasi wala naman silang utang kasi sila yung nagpapautang. And yung current market price niya was like back in 2010 pa. So that was 10 years ago kung bibili kayo at 23-ish pesos per share. And yung dividend yield niya is solid. It's respectable. Medyo mababa lang talaga yung payout ratio but still, I think it's a good investment. kung you're looking into investing into banking and finance. So yun, there you have it. Sana nakatulong itong video na to para mapag-decide kayo kung bibili ba kayo or mag-invest ba kayo dito sa stock na to. We're heading towards the end of this episode, guys. So silipin natin yung sources for today's video. Andyan as usual yung PSE Edge and BPI Trade and 2 photos galing sa Unsplash. Lahat ng mga links yan is matatagpuan sa description sa baba. And now, before we end, silipin natin yung quote galing kay Bill Gates, best friend ni Warren Buffett. Sabi niya, success is a lousy teacher. It seduces smart people into thinking they can't lose. So I think parang mindset ko rin to dati. Kasi I think for like the longest time, like siguro grade school to like high school, like puro palaging wins lang. And then like sometimes yan, natatalo naman ako in some like areas sa mga ginagawa ko. Like for example, sa chess and all that, like pag nag-compete ka, di ba? And yeah, like early on talaga, inisip ko na, hindi ako matatalo like kahit kailan. But yeah, I've learned that mas matututo ka talaga kapag naging dehado ka or like meron kang for example, nakalaban or na-encounter na mas magaling sa'yo kasi parang ma-absorb mo yung parang mindset nila. And like, syempre, pwede ka rin naman magtanong kasi more often than not, yung mga taong yun na like they're like better than you. Like willing silang tulungan ka. Unless like they're like really selfish, but yeah, most of the time willing naman silang gawin yun. So yun, just always ask questions and huwag kang madi-discourage kapag nag-fail ka at something. Just keep trying kung talagang trip mo or talagang gusto mo yung ginagawa mo. Mag-strive ka lang na maging consistent and gagawin mo lang like lahat ng makakaya mo. And you're just gonna work hard every single day. Mag-grind ka para ma-achieve yung goal mo and para like mag-improve ka dun sa field na ginagawa mo. Alright guys, we're gonna end the episode here. Sana may natutunan kayo and if mabot kayo at the end of this episode, thank you very much. I appreciate you. Syempre, huwag nyo kalimutan mag-leave ng thumbs up. I-like nyo tong video na to kasi nakakatulong yun sa algorithm ni YouTube. Again, reminder lang, twice a week ako nag-upload ng mga videos similar to this. So subscribe ka na and ring the notification bell para wala kang ma-miss out. Thanks again for watching, everyone. Stay safe and always remember, be Peso smart.
Show me.